What's going on, y'all? As y'all can see, man, I'm at the movies, man. Sitting here about to go see him. Here go my ticket right here. Boom. Hey, on top of that, about to go find our seat, man. Hey, look, it's about to be a good one, man. It's about to get dark real quick, you know what I'm saying? Hey, let's check it out.
Fans, the memories, it's more than just a game.
And it's a special day for the Saviors and their star quarterback, Isaiah White. He has been having a fairy tale year.
What's going on, my Phokaus family, man? We here today with a movie review, you know what I'm saying? As y'all know, I was already going to plan on going to see that Him movie, right? Okay, cool. Went to go see it last night, right? So, let me just say this. I don't know if y'all done checked out the... First of all, spoiler warning. Before you even click on this video, if you're not wanting to get spoiled, click off the video. Make sure you like before you leave, but at the same time, if you don't want to be spoiled, leave the video. If you don't care to be spoiled and you still gonna go see it, keep watching. I don't know if y'all been looking at the Rotten Tomato, not the warnings, but the basically the score. They gave it a really bad score. They gave it a 28% on Rotten Tomatoes. Now, I'm gonna let y'all know now. Don't listen to Rotten Tomatoes. Go see it for yourself so you have your own opinion about the movie. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. Even Marlon Wayans said it himself. He made a whole post and everything talking about all his movies. All his movies that he has done, if it wasn't with his brothers or just him, they've always gotten a bad review. But they always became classics. Let's be real. Don't Be a Menace. Scary Movie. Scary Movie 2. White Chicks. Little Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has movies that he's written himself, and they, like I said, they got bad scores, but they're also been classics because they've been funny. Now, this is a turn from that. This isn't funny. This isn't a funny movie. It may have its little sprinkle spackles of funny in there, but it's not a funny movie. So, just to start it off, it's about our main character, Cam. Cam, you know what I'm saying? I can't think of his last name for some reason, but Cam is the main character. Show him growing up, you know what I'm saying? He's a little boy watching a football game of the other main character, Marlon Wayans' character, Isaiah White. Isaiah White is a very professional, very successful quarterback on the Sabres? Oh, Saviors. I said Sabres. This isn't the game. But yeah, he's on the Saviors football team, right? He's, star quarterback, 8-time, you know what I'm saying? But before all the 8-time championship stuff, they show a part where little Cam is watching Isaiah play, and he's mesmerized by him playing, and, watching the TV all hard and everything like that. And he shows Isaiah ended up suffering from a gruesome injury. And the best way I can describe it is, if anybody has ever remembered that Louisville Cardinal run of the national championship, they had that run of 2013, where they had that player Kevin Ware break his leg. That's how it looked. I would pull it up, but I don't want to gross y'all out, so let's not do that. But yeah, he has a very, very bad injury. Cam's father, Cam Sr., comes up behind little Cam Jr. It's just like, you know what I'm saying, you see that? That's what a real man, you know what I'm saying? That's what a real man does. A real man makes sacrifices. I'm sorry. Me breaking my leg is a sacrifice I had to make for this sport? Okay, sure. But yeah, but other than that, so now it's to a point to where, he sees that, and now he's hyping Lil Cam up, telling him, you know what I'm saying, who's next? I'm next. I'm the best. I'm him. I'm the best. Basically, this man wants his son to be the next Isaiah White, basically, because he's also a Saviors fan. He's a Saviors fan. You know what I'm saying? He likes the football team as well. He wants him to be like Isaiah White. So, okay, cool. Fast forward. Cam Jr. is star quarterback, you know what I'm saying, college, you know what I'm saying, he was a star quarterback in college, you know what I'm saying, he's doing this, he's the next best thing, he's the next person up. Learned is, when you have that star factor about yourself, there's certain things you could do and people will allow you to do. So there's the part where Cam's, at his old high school football field practicing, throwing the football. His old coach is like, "Oh man, is that you, Cam?" He's like, "Yeah, coach, I do appreciate you letting me use in the field again. This and that, and the third. Oh yeah, just make sure you lock up when you're done." He's in there. He's having target practice throwing the football at the field goal post, and with him doing that, it you can tell something ain't right. I don't know how to explain it, but you can just tell something ain't right. And then he walks up to grab the footballs or whatever to get them all together, and he's seeing this one football just spinning, and it's like, what is this? What is this spinning? So why is this football spinning? He picks it up. Whole time there's a goat mascot behind him and hits him in the back of his head. Next, we cut to him in the hospital with the doctors, and the doctors are telling his mom like he's not gonna be able to play football. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna be able to real deal like play football if he doesn't rest and get his body together and everything like that first, get his mental together. When the combine's around the corner, he has to do the combine, but they're telling him he has to rest. He has to, chill out for a little minute because he had a bad head injury. You know what I'm saying? So, also, Cam Sr. had died, so I forgot to throw it out there. He had died, so his father's gone, so he has to deal with that burden of his father being gone, and that's kind of a big thing for him. You know what I'm saying? But he's doing this for his father. He's making sure he does this for his father, which makes sense. Cool. Now, he's at this party, you know what I'm saying? His homeboy's throwing a party, whatever, house party. And also, Cam has a brother. I don't know his brother's name, but he got the brother. His brother seems like the very jealous type of brother because Cam Sr. showed Cam Jr. more attention than him because, he wasn't doing football and sports. Cam was. He wanted to be that. So he wanted Cam to be, him. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended, but yeah. You could tell that his brother was very jealous of him. So they have the house party. Cam just trying to get away from everything. He's smoking, he's drinking. You know what I'm saying? He's just trying to get away from everything. And he catches himself with his girl or whatever. She's just like, everything's gonna be okay. Even if you don't go to the league, I love you regardless, right? And he's just like, yeah, I know. But you could just tell, like, I really think this movie was an underlying movie to bring CTE awareness for real. Like, you have a head injury, you know what I'm saying? You have damage to your brain, and then on top of it, you play football, and football is, I'm gonna say the number one cause for CTE, but it is a cause of how can CTE happen, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's going through a lot of changes and everything like that from his personality, and he's lashing out. There's a lot of things going on. So his dog, his girl's like, yeah, I'll be there for you regardless. Don't sit there and think, oh, I need you for the money, or if you make it. He's like, yeah, I get it, whatever. So he gets up, kind of walks away, or going to get his own little time, or whatever, to himself. His brother walk up on him like, man, I love you, man, this and then the third. If dad was here, and it's like, it might have been, anything you talk about, Cam's dad is a sensitive spot. Even if it's his brother, it's a sensitive spot. He kind of shrugs his brother off, pushes him off, whatever, gets in his own isolated, goes into the bathroom, and then his brother's chasing him down, letting him know, like, his agent's calling. And he's like, what the fuck does my agent want? Picked up the phone. Come to find out, his agent has a opportunity for Cam to still be able to get into the league. Didn't really go into details, nothing like that, but, he went into details later on. So they get this little part. They cut to another scene where Cam is in his car getting escorted to, some desert area, and then he's getting closer to the location. You see people outside, screaming, Isaiah, Isaiah, like basically his fans. But they're all outside of this man's facility. And you would just think, like, what are y'all doing out here, all the way out here just in front of this man's house? You know what I mean? But it's really, symbolism is more so because of the fact of they worship this man. They worship Isaiah White. Like, they're his fan base, yeah, but they're like a cult. You know what I mean? And, he goes in there, doors open. It's all type of mail in the front door or whatever. Like, it's like this man don't even answer his own door for mail. You know what I'm saying? But, like, he goes in there. Isaiah's kind of in there doing like a little project with like skinning animals or whatever and all that in the third. And they kind of introduce themselves. He knows all about Cam. He done watched his state championships and everything like that. So he knows of who this is. He knows who Cam's supposed to be and who they saying he's gonna be. He knows all of that. So, you know what I'm saying? So, that right there is already showing a little envy on Isaiah's side. So, Isaiah kind of hit him with some history, you know what I'm saying? Where the quarterback came from, right? And he's talking about some, Native American schools back in the day, back in the late 1800s, early 1900s. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were doing certain plays that consist of a forward pass, when more so most football back then was just running. Like, you just ran the ball. Like, you never threw it, you ran it. And they had to basically, long story short, they stopped playing that team, and then they kept certain rules that the NFL like basically enforces to this day. But like, they had to put some rules down so they wouldn't be able to get ahead of them, because really the Native American team was just built to beat the all-white team that they had to play in these schools or whatever. That's all it was. So when they was beating them, of course they had to sit here and find a way to stop having them win and make little rules up or whatever. So that's what that was. So now, officially, now it's time to get down to the nitty gritty. So day one, what I'm saying, they having fun, everything like that, doing measurements or whatever. So they getting this stuff together. Now I can't stunt. In my philosophy, the NFL Combine, it seems like an auction block. Don't quote me on that. I'm just saying. I didn't seen videos of them comparing the two. The measurements to checking their tongue and making sure they're good on that, all this other stuff. You know what I mean? And the physicals, everything. So that's what they're doing to Cam. But it's like not the same as a regular NFL Combine. It's just Cam and her. They're telling him to, make sure, get these together, this and that, stretch her and let me see how long your arms are from her, your measurements here. Cool. Now he's done with that. Now it's time to get incorporated with, let's get you conditioned. So they're conditioning him, everything like that. So, he's loving it at first. Then it starts to get creepy. You can tell it's a whole switch. So then he meets Isaiah's wife. I'm going to just call her Miss White. You can tell something off about her because she just seems too happy. You know what I'm saying? She's very, very happy to see Cam. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm so happy to see you. We've been waiting on you and this and that. How y'all know about me? You know what I'm saying? How y'all know about me? How y'all know me? You know what I mean? Like, I know y'all know me. Like, y'all seen me on the TV, but y'all feel like y'all making me seem like y'all know me. You know what I mean? And so, and don't get me wrong, I'm only giving y'all like probably a little gist of it. I'm not going to tell y'all the whole review of the movie, because I want y'all to go see it as well. Like, if I went to go see it because I wanted to make sure I seen it myself. I want y'all to go see it as well. It's a good movie in my mind. But yeah, there are certain drills that, and then they get to the part where y'all probably seen it in the commercial for the trailer, when he's throwing the football and then his teammates are dropping the passes. So he has people come in, what I'm saying, to be his wide receivers, to be Cam's wide receivers, right? The drill is basically to get his mind together right to where he's able to get the ball out of his hand within 2 seconds. He only has 2 seconds to get the ball out of his hands. So this shows the symbolism of people are willing to die for Isaiah White. That's how much of a GOAT he is to people's eyes. Like, so out of all the people that came, he had about like a good 6 people there that, was being wide receiver for him. He asked for a volunteer. One volunteer, right? This one guy volunteers. What's he gonna do? He stands in front of the ball machine. So every time Cam throws a bad pass, dude's getting smacked in the face with a football at full speed, right? To a point Cam's looking over like, y'all gotta catch the football, bro. Come on, bro. I play with way better receivers than y'all. Man, y'all acting real, all that arguing with them and everything. But like, he's blaming them when more so, Isaiah had to remind him, like, dude, you're the quarterback. Everything rides on your shoulders. Everything is your fault. If they're not getting it together, it's on you. Never forget that. And yeah. It's just it's the symbolism in this movie is wild. But yeah, real quick before I even get any further in the video, I just want to let y'all know, man. Hey, we are partnered and also sponsored with W E E E. Get y'all tub, man. Get y'all W tub, man. Like I said, man, my promo code is PHOKAUS up. If you want 20% off your first purchase, man, I promise you, man, this is it, bro. We gonna get the dubs with W, you heard me? So yeah, the drill's over and everything like that. Cam wants to be a real, he's a real one. He goes to check up on dude, ask him is he good. He gets up, bloodied up and everything like that. He just laughing. He's laughing like that. I appreciate you, Isaiah. I thank you for the opportunity. Ah, man, I'll do it again anytime. Boy, if you don't, what? Get out of here. You know, so that's the first day of actual hardcore drills or whatever. So now it's the recovery time. You know what I'm saying? You got the doctor coming in there because the doctor basically he's able to, the way Isaiah put it, he's able to cure everything. And like if you need this, that, and the third, he's got it. He can get it for you. Whatever. He's the best. So Cam's enjoying the ice bath, talking to Isaiah, and while he's in this ice bath, you just see Isaiah kind of like giving blood. And you wonder to yourself, what is he doing? Like, what is him giving his blood doing with anything? I don't understand. Come to it later. So Isaiah goes, he says he has to go look at some film or whatever, and so Cam's enjoying his bath, his ice bath or whatever, just trying to relax. And then the doctor comes over and talking to him about some minor stuff, and then gives him a shot. We don't know what's in that shot. You can only assume what's in the shot, but there's something in that shot. So they leave him in there, cut the lights off, darkness, and everything like that. He's just in this ice bath in the dark. So boom. Then the next day, he kind of like, first of all, before the next day, he kind of like dunks his head, his whole body into the ice bath, and then he wakes up like being basically splashed with water, telling him, "Come on, we on to the next drill." You know what I'm saying? So they running Cam through the ringer. They running him through the ringer. They're trying to figure out what he's made of, if he's ready for this, if he can do this. You know what I'm saying? And it becomes very much openly obvious that Isaiah doesn't want to give up his spot. And it makes sense because it's like when you're the GOAT, when you're the greatest of all time, when you're the person that everybody wants to, take your spot and you're the best at this and that and the third, you're not going to want to give that up easily. You know what I'm saying? So certain things is going on in this situation. He's very jealous and envious of Cam because Cam's younger. He's a fresher face. They want him. They picked him personally. They picked him personally. Gotta go watch the movie to see it. Like I said, I ain't gonna spoil no more for you. Just know it's a good movie. Like I said, I want to go all the way into the review with it. I know it's how reviews work, but my thing is, I'd rather y'all go see it yourself. Okay, give your own opinion about it. I'm telling you, this movie is a good movie. Don't listen to Rotten Tomatoes, bro. Don't do it. This is a good movie. Jordan Peele produced it. Justin Tippings, man, directed it. This is a good movie. It's a psychological horror thriller. You know what I'm saying? It's man, it's worth it. Like, I really feel like I should go see it, man. It's Marlon Wayans, man. Anything that got a Wayans attached to it, I'm gonna go see it regardless. But that shouldn't be y'all philosophy. It's just mine. But at the same time, it's a great movie. Y'all should go check it out. Him, man. Him. It's a great movie. Go check it out. Hey, let me know. Let me know if you already went to go see it. If you did go see it, you know what I'm saying? Leave it in the comments how you liked it, how you feel about the movie. What's something that you thought could be better? What's something that you thought, could make it even, well, that basically made it worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a good movie, bad movie, put it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? What's a good horror movie that y'all even like watching anyways? Like, you know what I'm saying? Put that all in the comments, man. Talk to me, man. Speak to me. You know what I'm saying? I talk back. You feel me? But, man, like I said, I love y'all, man. It's been another one. Like, share, and subscribe on the video, man. I love y'all, man. It's been another one. Focus.